Hello, this is Jessica with On a Stack of Books, and today is going to be a weekly wrap-up. I was watching some videos recently, and somebody made mention that, and I think it was Brindis. But anyway, someone said, that they were going to do more weekly wrap-ups instead of the monthly because it's more fresh in your head. And I was like, that makes so much sense. So I'm going to give you a weekly wrap-up, or a weekly update, I should say. And so I am more than halfway through on this one, and this is a really good book. I was hoping that it was going to be a good book, and this is really, really good. It started with a bang, and little fires everywhere. The first chapter opens with a house on fire, so it's literal. But then the path that this is taking, the characters and the way that they are interwoven, and then how we're getting the backstory and how it matters and to the current storyline, and it is, I'm having a hard time putting it down. So I am going to blow through this very quickly, but it's really, really good. It definitely has my interest. I can't tell you how the story is gonna be resolved. So really, really good. And I don't know what category. It's sort of just it's not a thriller. It's realistic fiction, but it's sort of psychological, but it's sort of mystery. I don't know, but it's good. It's good. There's a lot of characters, but you are invested in all of them. So that's where I am with this one. This one, so it is middle grade March, and this is one that I'm reading with my daughter. And we have read, I'd have to go look at a list, but the ones that we have on the shelf, which are probably 6 or 7, maybe 8 or 9, of Kate DiCamillo's books. This is the last one that we had not read. And we are on we're on chapter 9. It's so typical of her books, very adult storylines or concepts. And we have this little boy, and I say little boy, he's probably 10, 11, maybe a teenager, and he goes to a fortune teller, and he asks, his only burning question is he wants to know if his sister is alive, and the fortune teller says yes, and he wants to know how he's going to find her, and he says, the fortune teller says where the elephant is, or go to the elephant, or find the elephant. And there's no elephants where he lives, where they are. And the characters are so real and dynamic and interesting and flawed, and all of her books. So I enjoy reading these with my daughter just as much as she enjoys it. This one, we're sort of pushing through. This one, she's a little bit like, She's like, it's kind of strange. Like, who, what? So we're discussing a lot of things. But that is one of the really good things about her book, is that you're going to learn vocabulary. You're going to expand with vocabulary and comprehension of ideas, and so really good books for when you are reading with a child and you go slow and you explain things. So this is what I'm reading with her, so it fits with middle grade March. And then this one I had ordered, and this was not my original plan for this month. What is this? It's March. For March. But I realized that I'm meeting with my in-person book club April 3rd to discuss this book, and I haven't started reading it. And it's almost 400 pages. So I was like, oh, I got to get started on that. So I'm going to quickly finish this one, jump over to this one because I need to for book club. And this, so our genre that we picked for was travel. So all I know is that it's a girl traveling across country, and like she, yeah, I think it's supposed to be sort of a comical book. So, you know, we all kind of put in the book that we wanted for a travel theme or travel genre. And this is not the one that I picked. It's not the one that I put in the pot, but this is what got picked. So that's okay. So we're going to read that one. And then for this series that I definitely planned on reading, I finished this one. Very good. I really enjoyed it. I do plan on getting to the other two, but it may not be this month. Like it may be that I, you know, read it as time goes on. So that's the Apprentices and the After Room. And then I still plan on getting to these because this is not reading for pleasure. I mean, it is because I enjoy this topic. It's about nutrition and exercise, but it's just something that I have to get done. And so I will, but I haven't gotten to it yet. So really happy to report. And so I'm really curious if anyone else has read this, but it's proving to be very good. I'm really enjoying it. And it is what I thought it was going to be, where it's that quintessential community neighborhood. This is in Shaker Heights, Ohio, or the community is Shaker Heights. It's near Cleveland. And I don't necessarily think of Ohio and think of like, ooh, really cute, cozy neighborhoods, but any of the northern, Ohio's not New England, but it is in this book, whether it is a real place or not, it is that very, very idealistic neighborhood community. And a lot of things are happening. And it's just really, really interesting. So I highly recommend this one. So, okay. So I will come back when I am all done. But so I think I'm going to try to do more weekly wrap-ups. And because it stays fresh in your head and it just makes so much more sense. So, and then for my audiobooks, I am making really good progress on my audiomiles, The Glass Hotel. I am at chapter 11 and we're getting things resolved, information. We've got several storylines running, but the main one is, you know, this Ponzi scheme that crumbles, and all of the people involved, but all of the characters leading up to, there was all these other stories, and I'm still sort of waiting for one of the characters to kind of get his story finished. And I had a little snafu because I have checked this out on Libby and I'm listening to it as a borrowed library book and I wasn't paying attention, and it'll automatically, after 7 or 14 days, however long you check it out, it'll just return it. And I didn't I didn't pay attention and didn't add that extra time or check it out again or however they do it. And so I was without it for a couple of days, and you get this panicky, like, because they're like, well, you can get it soon, I have it on hold, you can check it out again. And I was like, but I have to walk, I have to listen to it. But it really was only a couple of days, and then I got it back, so that was good. And then I am sad to report that we have not listened any more to our audiobooks since the last update. Hopefully this Saturday we will get to, we had a lot going on with home projects last Saturday, and so we didn't have a relaxing day to do that. And so I'm really hoping, because we haven't made any progress on The New Husband. So those are the audiobooks, but I do, like I anticipated, I really do feel like I'm making a lot of reading progress because I've got my audiobooks, and I've got, even though I'm not reading one of them, and then reading in-person books or physical books. So yeah, so a lot of good reading, a lot of good, we're getting a lot of miles in, and it's been really good. It's been really enjoyable, and then we're chatting on Discord, and so that's very helpful because this book, we all have questions. So yeah, it's helpful to chat about it. So yeah, so that is all of the reading for March, and so thank you for watching, and until next time, I'll be reading.